Alright, hello and welcome back to Ashgabat Cat. Let's play that. Today we're taking a look at Kamikaze Cabbie. Let's take a look and hope that it's not as violent as it sounds. Alright. So we are playing as this delightful little taxi in the center. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is great. Do you see that we just picked up a guy? We got to go in a direction. All right, now which one of these is ludicrous speed? Oh wow! And then taxi stop. Oh my gosh! I think we just found the precursor to Crazy Taxi. This is amazing. I literally had no idea this game ever existed. This is absolutely insane. This is what the show is all about. And that guy is going way too far. Now, okay, A button seems to brake. None of the other buttons seem to accelerate or anything. It looks like you kind of just have to drive a little bit and then you pick up speed? Huh, I wonder if the world loops around. Oh, so I don't know if you've noticed, we've been like driving into anything we want. But you drive into something bigger than you and well, it runs you over. So that was kind of fun. Oh, okay, so apparently if we die, then our passenger dies too. Which, I guess that's fair. Oh my gosh, it's just Crazy Taxi except in a 2D arcade game. What the heck? Wow. And then I assume, like, it's the same world as you go through. Well, okay, I assume it's the same world each time, so if you wanted to, you could, like, continually play and just kind of memorize where all the taxi stops are, where all the people are, and then find the best route. Or you could not, because it's kind of like a silly arcade game from the 80s. But that's crazy that this exists. Now, how long exactly are these things gonna last? So one thing about Crazy Taxi is that you were on a timer, so I wonder if this game, you're on a timer or not. It doesn't seem like it. I do kind of love that though. You just drive like crazy and you run into everything. I mean, it's kind of I mean, if this isn't like the actual mechanics of Crazy Taxi, at the very least, it's pretty much the spirit. Oh, okay. So empty, full. All right. So you're basically on a timer, and I assume if you die, then you lose some amount. Huh. That's really cool. Now, unfortunately, it's a little bit boring to play without, like, the offspring in the background and 3D graphics to appreciate the city. I mean, well, the thing about 2D graphics is they're nice, and you can do good 2D graphics, but, like, there's sort of this you've seen it once, you've seen it all sort of deal going on. And, like, that's not 100% true, but in a game like this where, like, your palette is just so limited, then, like, I mean, the city's pretty much all gonna look the same. Oop, got to, now is there, okay, there's up and down. It doesn't seem like, are there diagonals? Gotta get with the times, man. 1984, oh, how many letters do we get? Also, how many letters have we entered in so far? I mean, that's kind of strange that it doesn't let you know how many letters you've entered. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was third. I made it to third on the arcade list. Yeah, wow. Kamikaze Cabbie. You know, if I wasn't living this right now, and you told me that this game existed, I'd be like, get out of town, you're making this up. This is obviously a retro game inspired by Crazy Taxi, but well, it's here right in front of me. Now, the thing I don't like is, like, the 2D graphics, well, especially because this is, like, a game from the 80s, so, I mean, there's only so much different stuff they can show you, whereas, like, Crazy Taxi, it's like, you can drive around that city for hours, and, like, well, not to say that there isn't a lot of work put into it, but, like, you get a lot more mileage out of repetitive 3D textures than you do out of repetitive 2D textures. Although I guess, yeah, the price you pay is the order of magnitude it takes to, like, make those 3D textures versus the 2D textures. But, I mean, all the basics are here. It's just, well, you don't have that much control either. Because one thing about Crazy Taxi is, like, I mean, it's just a regular, the controls at least, it's a regular intuitive racing game, and so that makes sense. But this game, it's kind of like up, down, left, right, which, I mean, yeah, that's intuitive if you're controlling Pac-Man, but if you're controlling, like, a taxi car, it's like, really? Your taxi turns on a dime? Except it kind of doesn't, so... Oh, I thought it was, like, all hot and way up on the score list, but I was, like, third from the bottom. So that's kind of disappointing. Well, alright. A game in front of me, I can't say no. But, alright, so that's break. There really isn't... Okay, it's just stick and go. And then, yeah, you can't turn 180 on a dime. So you do have to kind of, like, go around. Now, you can sort of obviate this by going up and then the opposite direction or whatever. You can, like, sort of pretend to do a 360. Although I do kind of like that they give you, like, the little GPS, so to speak, on the top of the screen. I mean, well, okay, let's be realistic. There'd be, like, no way at all to navigate this city if they didn't give it to you. But, oh yeah, it's Japan. You drive on the other side of the road. Oh, and as always, the obvious path is the longest. Stage 1, Course 3 clear. Does that mean we're going somewhere else? No, it just means that... Gas. Oh, okay, I could use some of that. Wait, what? Oh, that's a funny mechanic. So you can use your cab fares that you've picked up to pay for gas. So I guess if you're in the arcades, you wanted to play for like 20 minutes, like your mom gave you $1, and like, by golly, you're gonna spend that entire quarter, then well, you just keep going back to those gas stations and fill her up. Of course, you're not gonna get near enough gas from your money, but you never know. There's nothing like a goal or anything. There's like an 88 below the speed, but I don't think we're going 88. Oh, what's this? What did the power-up do? Not all that much. Oh, have you noticed that I get points when cars are destroyed? I get points even when someone else is destroyed. Oh, do you think that counts as fair? Could you play this game just like it's bumper cars? How many Those are little taxis. Okay, that makes more sense. So the little 88 I thought I was seeing by the speed, those are little taxis. Well, there goes my plan. Did I get 100 points? Huh. So these things keep exploding, and they keep giving numbers, but those numbers don't translate into fares given. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, my score is on the left, my fare is on the right. Then am I trying to collect enough fare? I mean, one thing about Crazy Taxi is they, like, explained how to play the game. Well, no, the other thing about Crazy Taxi is they didn't really have to explain how to play the game. But, I do kind of like how they zoom in on the scores list, because if you look at the scores, it's like Cat, Kazumi, Unico. It's like, man, I just, like, totally obliterated those losers. But, as it turns out, then, no, I'm towards the bottom of the list. But, I mean, it's just little touches like that to make you feel like you're an arcade gaming king. Huh. Well, I'll be darned. I'm really gonna have to look up, like, did this game inspire Crazy Taxi? Because I don't want to say Crazy Taxi is exactly this game, because, I mean, as always, the devil's in the details. But I'm pretty sure the idea must have at least partially come from this. Like, maybe the guy who made it, like, played this when they were a kid, and so they had, like, these vestigial memories of, like, driving a taxi crazily through a town. Well, I feel like we found a piece of gaming history, but unfortunately, like all history, it's in the past. So on that note, this cat's got a scat.